What's up, everybody? Good morning. Jonathan with SynCal Digital here. 2024. Websites. Do you need a website? It's getting into some of your foundational marketing for your business here. And simple answer is yes. Yes, you need a website. There's some free options. We get into pros and cons about that. There's some paid options, more expensive options, depending on what you need and what fits into your business model. So anybody can just throw a website up, right? Anybody can go get a $12 domain, $12 a year. Depending on the domain, don't quote me on the price. They change all the time. But roughly around $12 to $15 for the whole year, and then you need your hosting, and then you need somebody to build the site for you, unless you're pretty savvy and you can build it yourself, right? And I like to use this analogy when it comes to websites. Can I install my own alternator on my car? Yeah, I probably could. Am I going to do it though? Am I going to spend the time to do it? And how fast can I do it? Can I change my own oil? Yeah, of course I can. How fast can I do it? Am I getting the right oil or oil filter? Probably. Sometimes though, when it comes to a little bit more complex things in there, can I switch out the leaf springs? Nah, probably not. That's a little bit beyond my skill level. I'm gonna have to hire a professional. And so it's kind of the same thing with the website. Like, it looks really easy. Yeah, website builder. I can just drag and drop. I have the skills. I can change it. I can change my own alternator, basically, right? I have all the tools. It's gonna take me a half an hour to do it, and I get it done. Tech savvy. Perfect. You don't need a paid option. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to pay for your hosting and everything, but you don't need somebody to do it for you. Now with all the other options out there, now there are drag and drop web builders that you can use to build your site. They're going to give you a free domain. Is that going to be good for search results? No, because really what you're getting is a subdomain on their domain that is hosting your site, and so it's not really good for your SEO. You're not going to show up. That's for sending people direct to your site. And then things like that. Like, hey, this is my website. Blah 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 dot blah 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 websitebuilder.com. It's not good. It's not good for your SEO. It's not good for marketing. It doesn't look good on paper. So you really, where you start is getting your custom domain. And I'll leave a link in the description below. GoDaddy's who I go through, who I use, and that's I've always used them. And for purchasing domains, get the domain protection. Definitely going to need that. Talk about that a different day though, but it all starts with your domain and your name. You want to have your name in your domain. That's your first step. You need to have your name in your domain. So my domain is SynCal Digital. That's the name of the business. It works. Now, not always is it always going to be there. Sometimes your domain's taken. I have a client I'm working with right now where his domain's taken, so we had to find an alternative to it, and we wound up going with a .us. He didn't like the .us. He wanted going with a .net, which has its pros and its cons, but that's what he decided he wanted to go with, so that's what we're going with. So, just start with the domain. Next is your hosting. You're gonna need some hosting. Now, if you go through us, you're gonna get some pretty decent hosting. You're going to get unlimited bandwidth visitors. You're going to get 2 gigs of storage a month. I know all that probably sounds like Chinese to some of you guys, but most websites, if text-based websites, 1, 2, 3 pages, maybe a couple videos and stuff are going to be around a gig for storage space. Sometimes even less. Some blogs are only about 800 megabytes. So 2 gigs of storage space for the website. Now this isn't storage like on your phone, where you have all your pictures and everything else. It kind of works similar. This is server storage. So this is file storage on the server for your website. And then obviously you're going to get unlimited bandwidth and unlimited visitors to your site, and then that's going to be secured. You have security measures in place, backups, custom domain, SSL certificates, and all the things you need to get started. And access. And excuse me, we're going to manage it for you and throw in and be able to build it for you. So let's talk about some of the different ways that you can build your site. So there are free site builders out there, and they are drag and drop options. The free versions give you limited capabilities. Now, so Google had a free website with your Google business profile. That is no longer the case. So if you had one and it's not up there anymore, Google discontinued it in March, I believe. They're not supported anymore. I'm not sure if they're taking them down or if they're just not letting you update them. Either way, it's getting phased out. Those free websites from Google Business Profile, they're out of here. They're gone. So you're going to need a replacement. Having a website, also, even with just the most basic SEO, is going to help you rank your local Google Business Profile. There are a few factors involved there. The two working together and kind of being similar content, and having it, your website has to reflect basically what your Google Business Profile reflects with your services and things like that, and that's going to kind of help you rank. That's going to help you rank higher in search results. It's got to be continuous across everywhere where you're at online. So it's part of your local SEO. You just got, if you have a website already, then that's going to be things that you probably already know how to do. If not, this video, that's for another video at another time. This video is about, do I need a website? So do you need the website, or can you get by without it? You haven't had a website for the last 10 years. Well, you do need a website. Even if it is just a 1-page or a 2-page website that kind of shows who you are and what you do, talks about it. It is a huge ranking factor for your Google Business Profile and being found online. It's one of the top 3. Having your website, having NAP consistency, and reputation management. Now, I did mention in a previous video, your NAP, name, address, and phone number has to be consistent across everywhere where you're listed at, especially in 2024. Reputation management, and I'll link those videos down below. You have to manage your reputation. Your reputation is probably one of the most important things that you can have as a business owner in the first place, but managing it online is basically your referral source nowadays. People are going the stats for 2024 are ridiculous. 99% of people that took this survey go and read the reviews before making a purchase. You're probably looking at my reviews right now, which I need more of. So I do. Hey, that's what it is. But just getting started out here. So on my own. So, definitely need more reviews. guys. And subscribers. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe down below. It helps the algorithm. We really want to grow this channel. But a lot of people are going to use the reviews. So people are looking for you in various places. There's your NAP consistency. People are checking you out, your social proof, reviews, referral sources, and people want to know who you are and what you do. Your website is the window in your digital world. It's your digital storefront. It is your digital business card. It is your digital flyer. It is everything about your business. Most people they're gonna go to your website and check you out first before they call you. Most people are gonna do that. They're going to maybe not fill out a form. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But they're definitely gonna go, man, the sun is really in my eyes today. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. They're definitely going to go to your website and definitely going to come and check you out. They want to know that people want to know that they're doing business with a legitimate business. They want to know that you're have a good reputation, and that they're going to get quality service. They also want to know that basically that they're not going to get the short end of the stick there when it comes to doing business with you, and depending on the demographic of the person, right, they're going to respond differently. This is why Yellow Pages works so well. Yellow Pages is not trademarked, so I can say that. But the reason why it works so well in certain areas is because people know that if you're paying to be in the book, then you're a legitimate business, right? You're not just a fly-by-night company. Those ads are expensive and people know it. It's kind of the same concept, but people are a little bit more savvy in 2024. They know anybody can just get a website. They know anybody can pay $15, a couple dollars, $3 a month for hosting, throw up a website, and then it just be up there for malicious reasons. I mean, we see it all the time. FBI warning, this scam, that scam. Watch out for this. Watch out for that. Be safe online. Look out for, for these people mirroring large corporations and stealing your information. And people are weary about that. And that's kind of where your trust factors come in when building your website. And again, you can build it yourself if you know exactly what you're doing. Then there's no sense. But if you do need some help with it, or you do want one of our designers to do it, we do offer that service. We can build them for you. So how that works, a lot of companies will charge you a specific rate per page. We do it based on how much work it's gonna be. So if you have a 3-page site or a 4-page site, obviously those are going to be different. You have a lot of customizations that you want, that's going to be different, and we need to decide on a platform. We typically use WordPress, but we also have some other platforms if you need a lot of custom work. So there's just reach out to me and we can hop on a discovery call, and kind of figure out our Zoom meeting, and kind of figure out where you're at, what your goals are. Now, again, anybody can just toss up a website. What it really comes down to is the purpose of the site, and that's going to be your main focus when trying to decide the design for your site. So a 2-page site designed to just capture leads from a we call a landing page that maybe you're running an ad to, it's going to look a lot different than a website designed to tell the public about who you are and what you do. They could both be a 2 to 3 page site, but the concept behind the two are different, and so because the purpose is different, the designs are going to be different. um and so that also, you need to keep that in mind when designing your site. Otherwise you get lost in the shiny object syndrome. Like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this on here, and then you wind up with a collage of different website tools, and your website never gets finished, or it looks like a third grader put it together, right? Maybe the alternator's on backwards, right? Like something like that, right? So it's we'll get into maybe I'll make another video about how to go through the planning process and the design process. Maybe I'll do something like that coming up. Let me know if you guys want something like that. Leave your comments down below, and maybe I'll put something like that together. But to answer the simple question of, do I need a website in 2024? Yes, you do. It affects your ranking factor. It helps people to find you. And even if it's just 1 or 2 pages, maybe you are a barber that's been there for 30 years and you just want people to know who you are, you can just have a 1-page site. It's a portfolio of your work and your name. Maybe a picture of yourself up there. It doesn't have to be too fancy. Again, $15 a year for your domain, and then your hosting, and that's it. You don't really need much else. And that'll help you rank and stay on top of the competition. That way you're getting customers for every one that you're losing, because life happens. People move away. People move away. People switch barbers for whatever reason. They you just have a flow of customers, and so you want more coming in than you have going out every month. And that website is key. It's foundational to helping you do that. Again, SynCal Digital here, Jonathan. I appreciate you guys' time. Please like and subscribe. Let me know let me know. We're just getting this started, so please, any feedback, if you made it to the end, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. I'll leave those links down below. All right, hey, you guys have a great weekend. Be safe this Memorial Day. Don't drink and drive. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Have a great weekend, guys.